You are Yahweh. You are Yahweh. Alpha, Alpha, and Omega. You are Yahweh. You are Yahweh. Alpha, Alpha, Omega. You are Yahweh. 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 Alpha, Alpha, Omega. You are Yahweh. You are Yahweh. Alpha, Alpha, Omega. You are Yahweh. 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 Alpha, Alpha, and Omega. You are Yahweh. You are Yahweh. Alpha, Omega. Our everlasting Father in heaven, the creator of the entire universe, we thank you immensely for the grace, the privilege, and the opportunity that you have given to us, O Father, to be here as your children, to worship you, and to learn from you. Father, we are thanking you for the progress and for the success of this program so far. You have been with us right from yesterday, even up until now. And Father, we know that you will be with us even until the end. Our God and our Father, we've listened to keynote lectures this morning about the rebirth, reminding us of how, oh Father, you brought us into your kingdom. We equally learned of bearing the mantle, about you teaching us, oh Father, that we are called to become mantle bearers in your kingdom. Our God and our Father, these lessons that we received this morning, may they dwell in us. That even at the end of this program, people around us, and even we ourselves, will be able to tell the difference from where we came to this event. We'll be able to tell that, Father, we have been different from how we used to be, even before we came to this event. Our God and our Father, we pray thee, committing each and every one of our desires unto your hands. Our God, you know each and every one of them. We pray thee that you please answer us according to your own will and according to your own riches and glory. Be with us even as we continue this program, O Father. Take all the glory, take all the honor, and forgive us in any way we may have sinned against you, and answer our prayers in Jesus' name. Jesus, my heavenly King, loves me, I know. Praises to him I sing, onward I go. To him I cling, let cease the flow. I love my Savior too. Do you love your Savior too? I love my Savior. He loves me too. I seek His favor in everything I do.
Let's sing, let's sing. Thank you so much. 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 Thank you. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. So we are trying to cut our time because we have a very important segment that is in our hands. And I'm excited to be here. My name is Brother Anthony Chinedum. And it's a pleasure to be standing here. And I'm going to be representing one of our brother Udeme Odofia. And we're going to have a prep talk. So are you guys aware that we're having a business speech competition? Are you aware we're having a business speech competition? Are you aware that some persons will be going home with 100,000 naira? Are you aware? Are you aware that some persons will be going home with 50,000 naira? Are you aware that some persons will be going home with 40,000 naira? That means I don't know how to help you guys. So if you're here and you had indicated interest for the business pitch competition, right now, go to the back. There's a brother seated there. Go right now and ensure that you have authenticated your information, because that is the next section that we are about to go into right now. There's a brother seated behind you, so go back there and ensure that your name has been authenticated. Some of you have reached out and we have not captured your details, so go back and ensure that is done. So this session is a very, very interesting session. It's going to be very, very beautiful. It's going to be very enlightening. I have the privilege of having with me our mommy, who is here present with us. She's going to be serving as one of our judges. We have amazing judges who are going to be here to scrutinize your businesses. We want to find out how much it is you're making. How far are you going to regarding your business? What is that business idea it is you're driving? And how much are you driving to make change in that business? That is what we want to find out. So if you've not authenticated your details, ensure that you go now and you get your details authenticated, because we are going to be going into the business pitch proper. And it's going to be very interesting and it's going to be very lively, as I have promised you. So at this point in time, I want to humbly welcome my co-judges. And I want to invite our chief judge and the person of Sister Mfon Nze. Please, let's put our hands together for her. All right, and I want to also invite the other person who will be serving as a judge this evening. No other person than Sister Mfon Nze. Please, let's put our hands together for her. Oh, Sister Edidiong Eteka. Sister Edidiong Eteka. Please, let's put our hands together for her. All right. And the other person will be my humble self. So those persons who have indicated interest to pitch, I'm going to just call out some few names that we have here. We have Ndan Enoch. Ndan Enoch, if you're here, I want you to, okay, I can see you. We have Ezine. We have Ezine here. We also have Inobong Francis. All right, so while that is going on, I just want to highlight that the business pitch section, there's something that we are actually looking out for. There are specific details and specific things that the judges are looking out for, and these are the things that you as a person who is coming to pitch for funding should be aware of. And some of the criteria will be mentioned in due course, but for now, I want to call on the chief judge, which is Sister Mfon Mze. She would give us some of the criteria that we are going to be judging you with. So you should be ready to receive those information, because those are crucial information that we are looking out for. So at this point, I want to hand over the mic to our sister who would give us those details.
Please, the panel, how many minutes for each of the persons that will come up? 5 minutes. Please, my expectation for those that are coming forward to do their presentation, you have just 5 minutes to convince this panelist of what the money you are pitching for will do for your business. Are we together? So I'm not going to waste much of our time because we don't have time again. So I'm going to call on Ndan Enoch. Ndan Enoch. Please, a round of applause for him as he comes forward, or as the case may be. You sit the first. Ezine nwa kerendu. Ezine nwa kerendu. You come forward. Please, a round of applause for the person as the person comes forward. The next person is Inobong Francis. Please, a round of applause for the person as the person comes forward. Okay, thank you. We also have Anya Ihanacho. Anya Ihanacho, please come forward. We have here Sister Ezine Ndubisi. Ezine Ndubisi, please come forward. Sister Chinemerem Oluebube, please come forward. We also have Sister Joy Izuebu, please come forward. Sister Nwogu Ngozi, please come forward. And Bro Ndam Enoch. Okay, I think Enoch was already here. Please, all those that are for the business pitch, come forward. I'm going to call on Ndan Enoch to please come forward and pitch.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, business people. I hope you're ready to win some money. Not yet? Okay, let's try again. I hope you're ready to win some money. Okay. Okay. The secretary has already told you that your pitch will be 5 minutes, but that will not be 5 contiguous minutes. Okay? You get 3 minutes to pitch. Then we'll ask you questions for the other 2 minutes. And so as we ask you questions, you have to answer them. Answer them briefly, in a timely manner, so that once your time is up, that's it. Are we together? So you get 3 minutes to pitch. We will judge you on the following criteria. We will judge you based on your presentation. That is your carriage. That is how you are able to pass on what you want to pass on. Okay? Everything that has to do with how you present. We will also judge you based on your statement of the problem. Because primarily, a business is not about making money. Making money is a byproduct. A business is about solving problems. So you have to state the problem and state it well. Let's be sure it's a real problem. We'll also judge you based on your solution to the problem. Does your idea actually solve the problem that you stated, and does it solve it well? We will look at what you've known about your potential customers and how you're planning to get them. And then we will look at how innovative is your idea. Okay? We'll look at how innovative is your idea. We'll look at your financials. So we expect within those 3 minutes, in addition to telling us about the problem, your solution, you tell us how you're going to make money. Let us know how your money is going to come in. You should talk about your business model. You should also talk about scalability. All these are extras. In other words, if you're starting your business with one person, do you plan to end your business with that one person? Or do you plan to grow it to 10, 100? And what's your plan for doing that? Are we together? And basically, any other thing that you feel you can use to wow us about how wonderful your business is a plus to you. Are we together? As you also know, you stand a chance of winning 100,000. That's the first prize. But in order to win that 100,000, you must score at least a total of 70% from all of us. So even if you come first, but you only score 20%, you will not get 100,000. So you must not only be better than the rest, you must also be all round good. Are we together? Same thing with the second place. In order to get your prize, your full prize, you must get to at least 60%. And the third, in order to get the full amount, you must get to at least 50%. And if there's somebody that is not first, second, or third, but absolutely wows us with that idea, we'll give you a consolation prize. So are we good? Are we ready to pitch? Okay. Mr. Secretary, you should have left the names with us. We expect that as you come up, you will tell us your name, because we noticed that the secretary butchered some of your names. We noticed that he butchered some of your names, and we want to be able to say your name properly. Okay? And then you get 3 minutes to tell us about your magnificent business idea. I want to tell all of you that already you are winners. That you have the idea, and that you are not afraid to come out and tell us about that idea. You are winners. Please, everybody, give them a round of applause. I also want to plead with the audience so that you don't eat into that time. Please, do not applaud. Do not make a noise. Because if there's anything that you make us not hear and they have to repeat, it doesn't give them any extra time. So please help them by being quiet, noting at the end, when that time is up and we finished, you may applaud them. Because anything you do will not be helping them if it interrupts them. So, business people, are we ready to pitch? Okay. Media, are we ready? Okay. I think the first person that was called was Ndon Enoch. Is that correct? Ndan. Okay. Ndan Enoch. Do we have another mic? Please, show them. Go up, show them how they'll keep the mic so that it doesn't fall. Please note, when you're done pitching, don't put the mic on top of the lectern. It may roll over. Instead, put it as he is putting. Are we together? Okay. Okay, I have given you some tips on how to pitch well. I'm also going to hand over to my co-judge, who is a business person and has been through about 2,000 or more pitches, to also give you a few pointers on how you can pitch well. Edidiong.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, business people. Courageous business people. It takes courage to come out to pitch, and I applaud you for that. Please, I want you to note that we are all humans. I'm going to give the basic. She has given almost everything you need to know. But know this, we are all humans, we won't chew you. So just use a very simple language to explain what you do. Simple language on your financials so that we understand. We won't have to stretch the time. Remember, you are on timing. So I will double as a timer and a judge. So once you hear me clap, it means your time is up. So please feel free. Hmm? I applaud you for coming out. So you get to hear more of the interesting businesses you do.
Okay. Ndan Enoch, stage is yours.
Good evening, the panel of judges and fellow Christians. I greet you all. I am Dan Enoch from Ebonyi State, and this is a business pitch of a tech support company, a tech support business by name EC Resources. We are a creative ICT team that render professional consultant service and laptop repair services, virus remediation to networking, laptop hinge repair, maintenance, sales, and installation of both hardwares and softwares. Our mission is to accelerate businesses towards success by rendering tech support services, both hardware and software. And our vision in the next 5 years is to join the leading suppliers of tech needs in our area. Our audience are businesses, both IT-based businesses and non-IT-based businesses, students, schools, churches, and hospitals that use computer and related devices. We have products and services that we offer to them, like computer accessories, desktop computers, and printers. We provide networking services by connecting offices or homes, as the case may be. We try to install softwares and other security and access point control. Our competitors in Abakaliki, in the urban, we have our major competitors to be those at the Margaret Omai International Market, and other major competitors like Westgate, Kenotech, and New Dawn Computers. In our attraction, we have made a reasonable progress in the repair of damaged parts and desktop systems, and our potential is valued quarterly on serving 1,000 customers. This is from the feedback we have gathered through our official WhatsApp platform. Our growth plan for the next 6 months. From our growth plan, we intend to increase our services.
Okay. Thank you very much, Enoch. A wonderful presentation there. Please, I want to know, is this a business you've started already or you're planning to?
It's a business I started already.
Okay. How long have you been in the business?
4 years.
4 years.
Yes.
Please, in that 4 years, summary, how much have you made?
I have earned a little over 5 million naira.
Okay. So, well, that's a lot of it. So, in this 5 million naira, how many customers do you have? How many customers do you have?
As of today, we have 2,214.
214.
214.
2,214. Thank you very much. That will be all from me.
Enoch, we did not release you.
Yes, Enoch, you did a good presentation. Is your business registered?
Yes, it is registered 2021.
2021. And you have your tax clearance as well?
Yes, I don't have a tax clearance, but I'm working on the business account, so it's still in progress, both the tax clearance and the account.
Okay, it's still in progress, but you've made over 5 million. So
That
how do we
is,
prove that? How do we prove that?
Okay, we can reach my account officers, Mr. Ikenna.
Mr. Ikenna. All right, that's fine. All right, that's all from me. That's all from me.
When you said you've made about 5 million, what was that? Was that 5 million turnover, 5 million profits, 5 million gross, 5 million net? What do you mean 5 million?
That is 5 million turnover.
Do you have any idea how much profit you've made?
Yes. Presently, that I checked last, that was in April. I make between 215,000 or so in a month.
215 profits per month.
Yes.
So annually, your profit would be
200,000. Annually, okay, that would be over 3 million naira.
about 2.4.
Okay.
Okay. Now, but that is only what you've made this year. That was not what you made your first year, right?
That was not. I didn't make such amount in my first year.
Okay. I'm done.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please give him a round of applause. Okay. The next person. Okay. That the list. Okay. Ezinne Nwakwerendu. Please take the stage. Please, let's appreciate her. Excuse me, please. I would like the competitors. Please, everybody move. I'd like, please, just everybody move. Just move one seat. Move. Move. No, you. Ndan, come to the first. You, please. Okay? So that as you come down, we should be sitting in that order. Do you understand? In the order in which you pitched. Okay. Is it there? Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Your time starts now.
How would you feel if you could shop from home and still get the best? Meet me, I'm Edidiong Chinedum, and I run a shopping brand called Shop with Zini. I started this business being inspired by the Church of Christ Girls Summit I attended 2 years ago, and since then, I've been able to grow my customer base. Shop with Zini is a brand concerned with fashion and exceptional items, the quality products being delivered to people. I help people shop for their personal needs. I help people get easy access to personal shopping products. Our objective is to provide a personal shopping experience, ensuring trust, convenience, and customer satisfaction. Our services include sourcing and delivery of footwears, bags, clothing materials, accessories. We also deliver quality granules and soybean powders. I have a sample here. Here is what my granules look like. This granite has been able to get to many states in Nigeria, and the feedbacks that come back are they are very nice, they are tasty, they are delicious, they are crunchy. Nothing. They are always premium in quality. So, coming to a business grant, what would a business grant do for me? A business grant can actually make me increase my bulk production of granules, because let me say, normally in a week, if I can be able to deliver 5 bottles, an increase in grants would help me deliver 10 bottles to 20 bottles. And also, in my location presently, I make granules in big bottles. So, but the people around me are mostly students, so they always demand for a smaller pack. If I can get a grant, I can make a smaller packs, maybe for 500 pouches, Ziploc sizes, and then it can be easy to distribute it to them instead of them wanting to buy the bigger bottles. Then for the bigger bottles, my audience are the business owners and then the supermarkets. I can actually distribute it to them. Then for the smaller packs, I will aim at the students because they will be my target audience. Now, the challenges I also have is that some will prefer using a normal bottle drinking water can that others use to make these granules, store them. But I use bottles, and these bottles, I buy them. And why do I use bottles? Bottles are airtight. The duration lasts longer than normal water can containers. And that's why my services and my products are quite higher than what you see in the market. Also, in the next 3 months, I hope to, from the process of the grant, in the increase of my granules, I hope to register my business.
Time up. Time up.
Isn't that was a good presentation. What is your core business? What is your core business?
Core business.
Yes.
I really don't understand that.
Your core business.
The
Core
reason,
business.
yes, the
Core
reason I
business.
ask is
C-O-R-E.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm a shopping assistant and also a dealer on granules and soybean production.
so.
Okay,
How
the
do you
main
relate?
one.
How do you relate? What are you pitching? Are you pitching the granules or are you pitching the other services?
All right, both work in hand because I can also shop food items for you in the terms of these granules. So that's why they work together as a shopping service.
Okay.
Isn't it? I think he's trying to help you. If you want to run a financial for 2 businesses on a pitch, I bet he's going to hook you. So I will rather say, I don't have a question, but it's just an advice. When you want to pitch, pick a product and pitch for it so that your financials will come out well. But that was a nice presentation. I like the storyline you started with.
Thank you.
We're done. Please appreciate her.
Mfon Francis. That's the third one. You can start.
Good evening, beloved. Good evening, panelists. My name is Edidiong Francis, and I run Any Stitches. Any Stitches is a fashion brand that deals on the production and distribution of tote bags. Now, here is an example of a tote bag. In 2021, while still a student of the University of Uyo, I discovered a problem. Students mainly come to school with their notebooks and other school materials in their hands. Now, as a result, these school materials got damaged by either rain, scorchy sun, sweaty palms, and sometimes these school materials get missing. Now, as a result, to offer solution to this problem, I realized that it is important to create unique, customized, costume-made bags that will be able to aid these students to carry their school materials from one position, from one place, from one classroom to the other. Now, my target market are basically students, but that does not mean that lovers of good things cannot use tote bags. I mean, I could even see people, members of this audience, using tote bags to this program. Tote bags can be used as brand identity to brand owners. It can also be used as souvenirs at events. Now, what stands me out among other people? It is agreed, many people made bags. We see nylons, Ghana must goes, and even some school bags. Now, what stands me out is that my tote bags are costume made. These bags come in any design that you want, and they come in different sizes. We have the small size, the medium size, and of course the bigger size. Now, as I said earlier, a tote bag comes in different design, just however you want it. Okay, so we make money generally by the sales of tote bags to wholesalers and to retailers. We deliver nationwide, and our Akwa Ibom State is not just the location that we deliver tote bags to, so location is not a problem at all. Over the years, we recorded success by distributing tote bags to brands, individuals, and organizations. Our bestseller tote bag is the medium-sized tote bag, which costs 3,000 naira. And to produce one, it costs 1,200 naira. With plus or minus the profit is 1,500 naira. I know that we all need money to finance our businesses, but I believe that with this, if I'm given 100,000 naira, I'll be able to purchase products, tools that will aid in the production of my tote bag. Thank you very much.
So Edidiong Francis, right? Yes. That was a good presentation. Please, let's applaud her.
Thank you.
And let me stand up to say this. The reason we decided to integrate business pitch presentations is we want to prepare our people to be businessmen and businesswomen. And I want to take an example from her presentation. That is how to make a business pitch. As a business person, it is required of you to be prepared every day and every time. If you want to make a pitch, it is required of you to have the problem that you want to solve, as we have highlighted, the solutions, and how it is your product would fit in that. So that was a wonderful presentation, and I applaud you for that. So I have questions for you. How long have you been in this business?
Sorry, what did you say?
How long have you been in this business?
Over 3 years.
3 years. And how much have you made?
I've made over 700,000 naira.
700,000. Is it gross or net?
700,000 naira.
Gross or net? Gross, the total.
Is it turnover or profit?
Profit.
Okay.
Profit, 700,000 naira profit in 3 years.
Yes.
Can you prove this?
I've not been registered with COC, so I cannot prove it, but that is the amount I have made.
Well, if you cannot prove it, then how are we sure that that's the amount of money you have made? That's all from me.
In Obon, please, how much did you say you sell a bag, a tote bag?
A medium size costs 3,000 naira.
3,000. And your cost price is?
1,200.
1,200. Does this include your transportation?
No, it doesn't.
Does this include your salary?
The cost price?
No, the profit that remains from the 3,000.
Yeah, the profit includes my salary.
The costs of production, does 1,300 naira include your salary, your transportation?
Yes, it does.
It does. And it still remains, you still have the remaining money from 1,300.
Yes.
That's a good one. So why have you not legalized your business?
What did you say?
Why have you not make your business financial ready?
We are working towards that.
Well, I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Is it still the same? Okay. Sister, isn't Ndubisi? Were you the one that presented the first one? Sister Chinedum.
Good evening, brothers and sisters. Good evening to my panel of judges. I see it as a wonderful privilege, first of all, to stand in your presence, to address myself in such an occasion. Over the years, I've been looking towards such an opportunity to stand like this and talk to some set of business-minded people. And I'm so lucky that I am part of this business pitch competition. My name is Sister Chinedum Olebe. I hail from Ebonyi State. My business name is Bube's Fashion. That's a business idea. So this business idea has been fed and nurtured over the years and is looking towards a physical establishment. I am a brand model of my business. What do I mean? I represent my business in terms of the wares I put on. The logo of this business is "It can only get better," which talks about the scalability of the business. The problem I discovered that made me go into this is that, first of all, I discovered that this was a passion in me. It wasn't just to join business as others are doing. I wanted to do it because I discovered that a whole lot of clients or customers have problems in getting their materials or their sewn clothes on time, which I've witnessed. So in order to solve that problem, I decided that, okay, since I have this in me, why don't I step into this position and make a change? My target audience ranges from the kids to the ladies and even to the older women. Our services include sewing of skirts, shirts, tops, gowns, and trending wears. Some of the local competitors I have, especially in my area in Abia State and in my local community, I have someone that you all know well, Nazi Fashion World. I have Nelly Best, and most importantly, I have a special role model or mentor that I look toward to, which is Vicky James. So, our model is, okay, thank you very much.
Okay, Chinemariam, is this an existing business or one you want to go into?
It's a business idea that is yet to, I'm yet to start it as own a shop and this, but I have started doing minor sewings and all of that.
So answer my question. Is it an existing business or an idea?
I can't really call it an idea because it has started existing. The only difference is that I don't have a physical shop now. That is the only difference. So I can say it has started existing.
For how long?
I can say I went into mentorship and apprentice 2 years ago. So after that, I started sewing.
When did you start?
That is probably 2022. No.
Probably. You notice that you have not given any definite answers. You say, I guess, I think, probably. Those are not business terms. Business terms are definite. If you've been running your business since 2002 or 2022, right? How much money have you made?
Because of the challenge of not having a physical shop yet, there's no definite profit I've made. But the few customers I'm able to get, I can say that I've made up to 30,000 naira.
Okay. 30.
So that is why this money will go a long way, this finance will go a long way to help bring the dream a reality.
It's okay. Question? Eddie, you have a question?
Please wait. Please
We're not
wait.
done. We're not done.
Let me say this. Should you have another opportunity to pitch, I want you to know that physical shop most times doesn't determine an existing business or an ideology business or an ideation business. When you said this, when you started, you said this is an idea. I think that was what she said. Then we asked, is it an existing business or an ideation? You probably us. You give us a probability. So please, when you have another opportunity to pitch, or if you happen to win this and go for the next round, please give us definite. Let us know what you're doing. For instance, you can, even if you're an ice cream seller, your target market can never be everybody. There are people that doesn't like sugar. So in ice cream, there is sugar. If you say you are sewing, and you are sewing from the house, someone will see a cloth you wear outside and ask you again, where did you sew this from? And you say, I made it. And I know Church of Christ very well. We patronize our own. So please don't let staying at home or sewing from the house looks like a barrier to you. It's not. Especially for business like this that is not edible. Thank you. Sister Ja.
Good evening, my brothers and sisters in Christ. Good evening, our judges. It's a privilege to stand before you and then present my business and product to you. My name is Joy Zwegbu. I'm from Warri in Delta State. We're into the business of plantain chips, as you can see here. Our business name is Priceless Pearl Chips and More. Now, what is the objective, or what do we intend to solve with our product? Now, if you look at this, we intend to reach out to both the young and the old with our product. That's why we have what we produce is both for the old and the young. We have ripe chips and unripe. That's what we produce. And then you discover these days that you see young people having diabetes and all of that. One of the problem our products seek to solve or to control is to help people who have this problem to actually control them, because we know that people with diabetes, they cannot actually take things with sugar. So that's why we have the unripe plantain chips for them. And then people who do not have sugar problems, they can actually go for the ripe ones. So that's what our business wants to achieve. And then that's our audience. And then for this business, we started this business last year with about 7,000 naira. But as I speak with you, we have grown to over getting product or goods about 150,000, 180,000. Now, with the aid of this grant, we'll be able to expand, reach out to a larger number of people, go to supermarkets, offices, and present this product to them so that they can enjoy it. And feedback that we've gotten from our customers so far has been very encouraging. So with the aid of this grant, we'll be able to expand, brand our products more, and make it reach out to everybody, and make it reach out to our target audience. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you,
How
sir.
many years or months have you been running this business?
Sorry?
How long have you been running this business?
Okay, we started this business last year, just last year.
Last
Let's
year?
say 7 months ago.
7 months ago.
Yes.
What is the problem you're solving?
Sorry?
What is the problem you're solving? Can you elaborate on that?
Okay, we want...
How innovative is the business?
I can't hear you, sir.
How innovative is your business?
Okay, like I mentioned earlier, people like to snack. Sometimes after eating, you may want to snack on something. So we're encouraging people. We have healthy snacks for you. That's why this product you are saying, we use good oil to fry them, low cholesterol oil to fry them, encourage healthy eating.
Good evening, Ja.
Good evening.
You have a very lovely product. I think I got to test it on cam. He asked a question that I needed you to answer.
Okay.
The problems you are solving. Why did you decide to go into making plantain chips? I think that's the elaborate way of what he asked. Or that's the layman's theme. Why did you decide to go?
Okay. Well, we know that people like to snack. And then there are healthy and unhealthy snack. For our unripe plantain chips, we want to reach out to the audience, like people with sugar problem, who cannot actually eat every other kind of chips or snack that you can find around. So unripe plantain chips can actually reach out to people with sugar problem. And when they eat it, can actually help them control it.
All right. So how much did you say you made?
I said we started with 7,000 naira, but right now we have made over 100 and something thousand.
100 and definite. 100 and
Sorry?
100 and what?
148,000.
Do you know your customer base?
Okay.
And on average.
Well, we'll just
All
growing.
right. That's fine. I like that you are truthful. You are not dealing on probability. You will say yes or no. I want you to know that you have a very nice product.
Thank you.
And I also want you to know that you are solving a lot of problems
Okay.
that are unique to that. So please go back and take time to look at what you're solving.
Okay.
Do you understand that part?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Ja. She said Joy. Is your name Joy or Ja? Joy. Oh, I'm sorry. I wrote Ja. Okay, the next is Nwogu Ngozi.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, judges. My name is Ngozi Precious, and I'm the founder of You and Your Skin. While I was a young girl, I had issues.
You're the founder of, we did not hear you.
Sorry, let me start again. My name is Ngozi Precious, and I am the founder of You and Your Skin. You and Your Skin is a skincare brand that is based on giving natural and effective solutions to your skincare concerns. As a young girl, I had this severe case of acne that made me become subjected to a lot of stares and questions as to what happened and a lot of advices on what to use. So this made me to lose my self-confidence and also helped me and also fueled the passion for me to find effective solutions as to that effect. Now, here are some of the skincare sets that actually tell us to help my target audience to regain their skin fidence. I say skin fidence because when your skin is in its right state, when you feel very confident about your skin, you can actually do things. You can actually go out there and raise your shoulders and nobody will look down on you, or you not feel like people are looking down on you. Now, many skincare products out there contain so many harsh chemicals, and also could even lead to harmful side effects. And so people are struggling to find out personalized solutions for themselves. That is where I come in to help them find those solutions and also be rest assured that these solutions will actually give them what they want. My target audience are actually male and female from ages 13 to 60. Yes, it's true that in Africa today we say that the men do not use skincare products, they do not rub body creams and the like. But my brand is what my brand is doing is to also teach the men out there that using skincare products is not only tailored for the women alone. What if I get this grant, what it's going to help me to do is to create more engaging content to reach out to people and also enhance my customer service. Since I launched over a year and 4 months now, we've been able to receive good feedback from our customers who have said that their skin has actually been better from what it was before we came in contact with them. Thank you.
Well, Precious, that was a nice presentation.
Thank you.
And I have a few questions for you. These skincare products, who makes them?
Okay, I'm a brand partner with Oriflame. So Oriflame makes the skincare products. I am a brand partner with Oriflame Sweden Cosmetics. So they make the skincare products. Yes, Oriflame, ma'am.
Okay, and you do. What's the name?
Mwogu Ngozi.
The name of the skincare
Okay.
products.
The name of the skincare product, Oriflame makes the skincare products. My brand is You and Your Skin. I'm selling the. Okay.
What does your
What
brand
does
do?
your brand do?
Sir.
What do? You don't make skincare products.
No, I do not make skincare products.
What do you do?
What I do is to offer solutions to people who are struggling with their skin, people who have skincare issues.
What's the solution that you offer?
The solution that I offer is natural, personalized, effective skincare solutions.
Again, which is what? What is it?
Okay, which is a more beautiful and healthier skin. Okay.
I have a skin issue.
Yes.
I come to you, and so you give me what? Do you give me a skincare product?
Okay.
Or a regimen, or what? What do you do?
When you come to me, what I do is to have a consultation with you, personalized consultation with you. Then I'll give you a solution as tailored to your skincare issue.
This solution is from where? Oriflame.
Yes, from Oriflame, yes.
So what you do is sell Oriflame products.
Yes.
Please, I want to ask, are you a professional skin care doctor?
I'm not a professional by learning. I am a skincare consultant, not a professional.
Please, why I ask this is, does Oriflame give you what do we call it? Certification, that's training on maybe identifying skin care problems and their solutions.
Okay, so Oriflame gives me training to identify these
Skin care problems and their
Yes,
solutions.
yes,
They
ma'am.
do.
Yes, they do.
So you partially have a training with them.
Yes,
That you can offer that.
Yes.
All right. I think that's better. So what will the money do for you?
Okay, what the money will do for me is to help me reach out to more people, to enlarge my customer base.
Hold it there.
Okay.
How?
Okay, how I'll be able to do that is
How will you use the money to reach out to more customers?
okay, how I would use the money to reach out to more customers is by creating better content through the use of social media, also through the use of marketing and advertising. If that is through running of ads to be able to reach out to more people.
Thank you that you mentioned that. Currently, what is your growth projection? So you've been running without any external fundings. So what is your growth projections? How far have you made sales?
How far?
What is your growth projections? So you've been running this without the funding, right? So what is your growth projection? Like in the past 6 months, what is your trend in terms of sales?
For the past 6 months, what is my, please?
What is your trend in terms of sales?
Okay. For the past 6 months, my sales have actually improved.
How much? From what to what? I started selling from this, and I have this.
Okay. Okay.
Just settle down, okay? And talk to us, answer us. Give us the clarification we're asking you. So from what to what? For example, I started my business in let's say January of this year. The first month I didn't have any customer, but when I did this, I got this, and after this, that is what we're asking of. So tell us.
Okay. When I started out my brand a year and 4 months ago, I had only one loyal customer, but now I have up to 15 loyal customers.
How many?
15, sir.
15.
Yes, I do.
Are they recurring customers?
Yes, they are returning customers. Returning loyal.
The 15 customers, how many times have they purchased from you?
The list that the 15 customers have purchased from me is 2 times.
2 times.
Yes.
Do you have the proof?
Yes, I have the proof.
Do you have the proof?
Yes, I have the proof.
Yes. The reason we ask all of you very detailed question is, if you're going to the next stage, those facts you have labeled to us, you're going to be showing us the proof. So do you have the proof?
Proof as in testimonial, so I have proof.
All right. That's fine. That's all from me.
So I also wanted to ask you, you said who are your customers again?
Who are my customers? Okay, my customers are people from ages 13 to 60. Male and female from ages 13 to 60.
How many of age 13 to 60 can afford an Oriflame product?
Okay.
In fact, how much is the least price of an Oriflame product?
Okay, the least price of an Oriflame product, let's say a scrub, is sold at 4,300.
So how many people can afford 4,300 naira for 13-year-old?
18-year-old.
For 13, you said 13.
For
right?
13-year-old. Okay, for 13 years. For
How-
13 years. For 13
You said your target markets are from 13 to 60. That's what I asked.
Okay. Where I'm useful to.
Take your time.
Okay.
Take your time.
Where I'm useful to the 13-year-olds is to help them understand that having acne at that age is not a cause for alarm. That's why I come in for the 13-year-olds. Then for at least 18-year-olds and above who can actually afford, then they get to buy the products.
Okay. That's fine. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay.
Please, we have the last person here, Nacho.
I am Mr. Anya Ihanacho. Good evening, great soldiers of Christ. The great leader Nelson Mandela once shared, "It is in your hands to make the world a better place for those who live in it." This quote inspired me so much to start my company, which I call Be Happy Hill Honey Home. B2H2. As an acronym, B2H2. This company was bettered during the corona pandemic. I started it by lack of handwork. All of us weren't so much busy then. I had an uncle, another brother who was into bee production, honey production. I started just for fun to keep myself busy. But over the time, I made research. And because of this particular course, I learned that most of us, in fact, in Nigeria, over 95% of our citizens consume sugar. Even though we know how unhealthy and how deadly sugar is. So I've brought a solution. I'm solving a problem of replacing sugar with honey. I want to put it to you all that since this year started, if all drank gari, if all drank pap, if all drank tea, and you drank all these things with sugar, you drank all these things with sugar, you eat bread, you drink minerals, all these things are produced with sugar. So I want to solve the problem of replacing sugar with honey. Now, who are my customers? My customers is everyone here who takes sugar, everyone who drinks tea, everyone who takes pap, everyone who eats bread, everyone who drinks gari. Now, who are my competitors? My competitors are the local bee hunters in the villages and the housemen that carries honey in buckets. What are my advantages over my competitors? I don't sell in any way, I do not sell adulterated honey. If I don't have honey at the moment, I will tell you pump and plain, I do not have honey. Instead of giving you an adulterated honey. That is one of my advantages over them. My number 2 advantage over them was that I went to the homes of these local bee hunters who go to the wild to burn hives to make their honey from them. I go to them, sir, I sell honey and I produce honey. When you don't have honey, please refer your customers to me. Because honey is used, apart from food for consumption, it is used in the treatment of dry heat. Anyone suffering from dry heat, that is born. Maybe fire outbreak, you got burnt, honey is used in its treatment. Just like raw egg. It is also used for some spiritual stuffs. Like making of love potion and such stuff. People come to me to buy honey. They'll be like, I need this honey for this. That is how I got to know about it. So there are various uses of honey aside consumption. Now, what advantage do I have over my competitors? Just like I said, I don't sell adulterated honey, and also I make my honey available for everybody, even the common person. The least price I sell is 2,000 naira for 25 cl, and I sell 50 cl for 4,000 naira, and for 75 cl I sell 5,500 naira. And most of my competitors, they don't sell in that manner.
All right. Mr. Iheanacho,
sir,
that was a good presentation. I have series of questions to ask you. Do you produce honey? Do you produce honey?
I keep bees which produce the honey and I make it out from them.
You keep bees?
Yes, I am into apiary. I'm a beekeeper.
You are a beekeeper?
Yes. Now, this beekeeping is not just for honey production. Some people go into beekeeping you get the wax, which is used in making polish and other stuff, even clothing. Beekeeping is used for fertilization, that is pollination in your farms. Beekeeping is also used in security. People call me, I make boxes, install hives for them, keep it in places where they don't want people to go for security purposes. You can also call me, I'll bring my box in your farm, it will help you fertilize and pollinate your farm.
Do you have pictures to show?
Pictures?
Yes.
Yes, I have pictures in my phone.
Of your works as a beekeeper?
Yes.
That's the first question I have for you. Do you have samples? Did you come with some samples?
No, I didn't.
So you have a big market like this. Can you look at the number of persons here?
Can I look at?
Can you see the number of persons here?
Yeah, sure.
So you have this market and you didn't come with any of your products. Are you a business person?
Yes, I am.
The other question I want to ask you. You never explained to us, what would this money do for you?
Fine. There are 3 things I plan to do with this money when I win this pitch competition. Number 1, I'm going to run with about 20% of the money I'm going to win in this quiz competition. I'm going to run an advert to let the whole people of Aba and the whole people of Nigeria know what I do and why I do what I do. Number 2, I'm going to build more boxes to increase the number of boxes in my farm. Number 3, I'm going to complete my registration as a businessman. These are the 3 major things I'm going to do with your money when I win this quiz competition.
Please. You have a bee farm. You said you have a bee farm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you've been in the business for how long?
I started it not like a business for fun in 2020. But after making research in 2021, I learned that I can make...
Audience, you're not helping us to hear him. You're not helping us to hear him, which will make it difficult for us to judge him well. So please help us.
So in 2020, that was late 2020, towards the ending of the pandemic. So in 2021, I made research. I learned that I can make millions of naira from just keeping bees. So I started doing it small as a business.
From 2021. Okay.
2021.
So that's what you've been doing since 2021.
Yes.
Okay.
So how many gallons of honey do you produce daily or weekly? Let me use weekly because I think it's harvested 3 times a week.
Okay.
Also.
My first set of boxes I made was just 3 boxes. My father helped me because my father is a carpenter, so I have woods and nails and tools. Also, I'm into tech. I have as in technical studies. So I have tools for myself.
Please,
I'm coming.
Let me help you so that you understand.
I'm coming, man.
The last 6 months, how many liters of honey do you make weekly? The last 6 months.
Weekly. Okay, I don't produce honey weekly. I produce monthly. Reason.
How often do you
get
honey from your hive?
Each box I have honey, because these are animals, just like human beings getting pregnant or animals laying eggs. Now they have a cycle. It's a cycle that lasts for a month and 2 weeks. But for maturity's sake, we add extra 2 weeks, making it 2 months. So each box, I go to each box to get honey every 2 months. So on the size of my box, which is 18 inches by 18 inches, gives me between 10 bottles of honey to 12 bottles of honey.
For each box?
For each box.
So for the 3 boxes in a month, you get how much honey?
I'm sure of. In a month. No, it doesn't work that way, man.
Okay, in 2 months.
No, the boxes, I didn't fill them the same time. So they produce differently, different times.
Okay.
So in each box.
So they produce differently.
Yes.
Fine. So let's say in 3 months, in 3 months you would have harvested from all your boxes.
No, in 4 months.
Hopefully. Okay, in 4
4
months.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So over a 4-month period, how much honey will you have harvested?
Okay, I would like you to help me do 5,500 times 10, which is 55,000 naira. Which is 5,500.
Not money. How much honey?
Okay, how much honey? 75 CL times 10 times 3. That is 750 CL.
Please, how much do you...
750 CL.
Times 3, yeah. 750 CL per box times the 3 boxes in 4 months.
So 75 CL is how much?
5,500 naira.
5 times 10, right?
Yes.
That is 55,000 naira in 3 months. In 3 months.
In 4 months, that is times 3.
In 4 months.
That's times 3.
So when you started with the 3 boxes.
Yes.
And you've not increased the boxes by now.
No, I've increased. I just told you what I started with. I've increased the boxes.
To how many?
I have 17 boxes right now.
You have 17 boxes right
now. Okay, sorry. So the number you gave us was from 3 boxes.
Yes.
Good. That's not what we asked. What we asked is in the last 6 months, now that you have 17 boxes, how much honey have you harvested?
In the last 4 months, which is the same mathematics we are to do. 75 CL times 10. Then multiply by the 17.
By 17?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it's per box.
Yes, per box.
75 times 10.
Yes, ma.
Okay, thank you.
You mentioned you have the pictures of you rearing the honeys and the bottles and everything, right?
I don't have pictures of me in my box because you won't have the mind to come and snap me. So I have videos I made, pictures I took. Pictures of the box I took when making them.
Hold on. You said outrightly that you have pictures of you in your farm. You said that.
No, I never said that.
I never said that. What pictures do you have?
I have pictures of me constructing them where there are no bees, because if you bring a box of bees here, everybody would run. So I have pictures of me making the boxes. And I have pictures I made where I made a video. I went to the farm without my clothes because you can't go this way. I have a dress I put on. I went there, videoed the bees, like when they are flying. I videoed them, so I made videos of the boxes.
You have those videos, right?
Yeah.
You have them available?
Yes, my phone is charging there.
Okay, that's just what I wanted to confirm.
All right.
All right. That's all from me. Please, let's appreciate him.
Okay. Business people, please pay attention. And future business people in the audience, it's also in your best interest to pay attention. I'll start with the first. I'm making my general observations. I did not make much observation while the pitch was going on because I did not want to give anybody any undue advantage. So I'll start with number one. Ndan, ICT tech support. You and most of you forgot one of the major things we said. Statement of the problem. Statement of the problem. You said you render tech support. Was there no tech support before you? Do you understand? When you want to start any business, especially a business that you want to thrive, and I'm saying this from the standpoint of being a serial entrepreneur. I currently run at least 3 different businesses that are growing every year. So when you want to start a business, it is not enough to just, get into something because you are talented or you have passion. You need to channel your passion. So what was the problem? Why did you go into tech support? Either there's no tech support where you are, or the tech support where you are is inadequate, or the expertise, you have greater expertise, but you must state that void. You understand? That void, that hole that you saw, and that is why you came in. You did not do that. And that lost you points. Once you don't state the problem, it's difficult for you to now state a solution to fit the problem. So all of you, think back on your pitches. If you did not give us, this was the problem. And so my solution fits the problem. It's difficult for you to get points. Your financials also was a bit wobbly. What you told us versus what our calculation showed wasn't about the same. I think you said you're registered. That's good. Please, if you want to grow in business, as soon as you start, begin the process of registering your business. Okay? begin that process, so you have 2 legs to stand on. So that is done. For Ezinne, he already told you. You came up pitching being a personal shopper. You know, you help people shop, but you want to use our money to make groundnuts. So which one? You can't pitch 2 businesses and get money. You should have chosen one. And even if the other, you're doing it, you pretend it doesn't exist. You focus on the one you need money for. Okay? Just because you are doing many things doesn't mean that when you get to the pitch, you must also mention all you do. So it appears that you need this money for groundnuts. You should have come here to pitch groundnuts. There was no need to mention all the other things that you do. When you also want to pitch that on that forum, you do. So that was a major mistake that you made. And you don't ever waste time when you're pitching. You killed at least 30 seconds, maybe even more, going to look for, because you should, if you had your sample should have been in your hand to just pick and give and show us. But you stopped to go look for it, bring it out, unwrap it, and your time was going. You can't afford that. Pitching comes from elevator pitches, which is you have 1 minute to sell your business. So you don't have time to look for anything. Everything must be handy and you bring it up. So that was your major issue. Eno, great. Came up, stated the problem. Stated the problem, stated how her solution fits the problem. Unfortunately, you need to work on your financials. When you say your bag cost 1.2 and you sell it for 3, but transport is not among 1.2, your own salary is not among 1.2. If we ask you if you're using things like electricity, all that, it's not among 1.2. You don't know your cost. As a business person, you must factor in all costs before you take off profit. Because what you're doing is you think cost is only the things that you buy. But you spend time sewing it. That is a cost. So you must be more holistic about your costing so that when you say profit, that is profit. Okay? So you need to work more on your financials. Also, as my partner had already said, presentation A1. Everybody that needs to present, you should be prepared. Doesn't need to be long, but you should be prepared. In these days, so most of you were with your phones. Your phone has everything that you need to make the kind of presentation an audit. So please, get it ready. You never know when you might need it. The next person, give me a minute, was Chinemerem. Chinemerem, you came up as if you were not sure what you wanted to do. You know, you just, you spend time thanking us and thanking God for the opportunity to come up and meet this kind of people. Hell, in the 3 minutes that you had to pitch, good evening is enough. There's no, please, anytime you're pitching, that Nigerian protocol thing, no such time. Because you want to say, you want to use every second to pitch your business. And to all of you, if you're in a pitch competition and you finish way before time, it means you don't know what you're doing. Do you understand? It means you have nothing to say. You don't know about your business. you should say enough. But some of you ended before 3 minutes, which means, you people, I really like that money. Please give it to me now. Eh? Not that you're telling us about business. So please, all that time that you wasted. Again, just like I said about Dan, you didn't state the problem. You said passion. That was mainly passion. And then you saw that people were not getting close on time. That's not a real problem. Or you didn't show us how you ensure. Okay? So, you must, if you went in there to solve the problem of getting close on time, then you should show us. What do you do to ensure that your clothes are on time? You didn't. So we don't see how you're solving the problem. Are we together? Okay? Joy. But the same thing. You're trying to solve the sugar problem. But you didn't tell us how you are reaching the sugar people. Eh? If your target market, as you were trying to convince us, was diabetics, you should have shown us how you're getting to them. How you're letting them know why this is what they need. Are we together? So you didn't tell us how you reach, but you forgot that you also told us that you're also making ripe plantain chips. So if you were solving problems for people that don't need sugar, the ripe plantain go. So, so obviously, your problem was not the sugar problem. Your problem was chips. So you should have thought of a better problem that you solved. Are we together? So when you're pitching, know that we're looking at all of that. Ngozi, you're coming to pitch. Your business idea sounded so good until we found out that you're marketing Oriflame. And so there's like a dichotomy with what you say the problem is and what you are actually doing. Eh? So you gave us like two different pitches. And then the beekeeper, your problem is helping people stay away from sugar. That's pretty good. But you needed to tell us more about what makes your own unique. You spend a lot of time saying unnecessary things, so you should have narrowed down to that. Are we together? It took the questioning for you to talk about some of the uses. You didn't say it in your pitch. It was in the questioning that you talked about some of the uses of honey. And something that you've been doing 2001, that's about 3 years, you should be able, without sending us to mathematics school, to tell us how much honey you produce. Eh? Sending us to school to study mathematics is not, you should have your figures. In a month I produce this much honey. Eh? So, all of you, when next you pitch, please take these few things that I have mentioned into consideration. I will let Edidiong, you also want to make some comments, general comments to them.
Okay. I appreciate Sister Mfon for running through the general. I think I also like the observation she made. I really want us to understand the difference between sales pitching and financial pitching. That I mean, There are pitches you make to sell your product, and there are pitches you make to collect money. You need to understand both. When you want to pitch to collect money, please pitch as if you want to receive money, not as if you want to sell your product. This includes that the person, if you were to be me, will you invest in that your business the way you talk about it? Has this person known that business you are talking about enough? For my plantain sister, I had told you already you have amazing products. But gather together, look for ways, make it better. You are producing an healthy snack. That's an healthy snack. For a lot of people that doesn't want already processed snacks. So please, go online. Don't just use your Android phone for any other thing. Use it to make your business better. You can learn as many things as you want online for your business. Like the sister that I talked about, that you don't allow your location to limit you. Online makes life very easy. The woman you model, have you watched her movie she just released? Did you notice she used her mother's parlor for that business for some years? And she didn't only make that business to tell you that she was posting it. She ensured that she make a corner of the room very well and make the business from home. So please don't let your location limit you. Go online, learn, and ensure that whenever you pitch, if you are pitching to sell, let people know you want to collect money and sell the product. If you are pitching to get money, you also pitch to make money. So I think every other thing she needed to say, she has said it. And please, the big guy too, I love that business, but you need to help us. Register your business, don't wait for grants. Do you hear me? Because someone will ask you, how much you make. When I was punching my calculator, I knew that if you had set aside some profits from it and make plans for it, you would have registered your business by yourself. Don't ever pitch to someone and tell the person you want to use that grant money to register business. Doesn't work like that. The person you are pitching to receive grants from should know that the grants will help to expand the business, not to register. Thank you very much. I think that's all for
I don't know if there's any businessman in the audience that has something they want to contribute to them. Okay. In the absence of that, please give us 2 minutes to tally up scores and give the results.
Rejoice. You want to talk? And I rejoice. Come now. No fear. Come now. No, no, madam, no do. If you define ATM, sharp ATM, OP and money point, now she be this.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. I really want to appreciate them for coming up. For them to be bold enough to say something, I really appreciate them. But I want to say a few things. I have a problem with them talking about an existing business and you're not answering the questions very well. If they're asking you a question of something you have an idea of, you have not started, you can say a few things. But a business you are doing, you should be able to say a lot about it. If you're asking me something about my business, I can say a lot. And I can be direct with whatever I'm saying. One of these guys, they were asking him questions, and he was saying, like, explaining, because he's into the business. That's how it's supposed to be. But when you're saying you are doing an existing business, and we're asking you something, you are saying another thing. It makes it look as if you don't know what you're saying. So, and another thing is, there's something mommy said. When you are doing a business, I can hardly have a good conversation with you without saying something about my business. I must mention it. You're coming to a place like this. You are not with your business. Where you know you have people. There is no business you are doing that doesn't need people. Think about every business. You need a human being. So where human beings are gathered like this, you are not with your business. It's difficult for me to even understand it. So I really appreciate them, but they can fill in some of the loopholes. Thank you very much.
Okay, as like I said earlier, if you're looking for money points, sharp ATM card, and OP, just meet this sister. I don't do free advert for her. When we're at the swimming pool side, I promised that we are going to do a giveaway for those persons that have been following up the parables. Right? Okay, so the story of the parables is about the 10 virgins. So, and Noye is there and she's preaching. I was just smiling when I saw Noye. She wants more money for her business, thank God. So please, if you've followed from episode 1 till episode 9, episode 10 will be released tomorrow, the final episode, where we're working on the next project. So please, if you followed it from beginning to the ending, can I see your hand up? I'm not talking about the artist inside. This is the assistant minister, he don't come. So if you've followed the episode from episode 1 till episode 9, can I see your hand up as they are compiling? Raise the hand up now, you go talk, sharp, sharp. The money we won't give on, you go pay us. Okay, some of you just watched 1 and 2. Okay, brother, what happened to Brother Paul in episode 5? Are we together? Sharp one, sharp one. Okay, if some of you are finding what we are saying is so strange, Church of Christ TV did a movie, and it's in our YouTube account, our YouTube channel. I think we'll leave the giveaway till tomorrow. Is that okay? Is that okay? So you go and watch it. Because the money that they want to give, you go where? You go where? So let's do it tomorrow, right? We'll do the giveaway tomorrow, or we'll do it now. Okay, the movie is in Church of Christ TV on YouTube. So just go through it from episode 1 till episode 9. The best brother there is Brother Paul. I actually wanted Brother Paul to be in this program. But Brother Paul had an emergency and he has to attend to that. They are in charge of River State Film Festival. Just that project he did took him so high. So please go through it. The questions will come in from the character of Brother Paul, Noye, and Jude. And closely, we might ask a few questions from Brother Ahmed and the sister. Are we together? Someone was asking me, is the brother with beers a Church of Christ member? The guy that has, that is Brother George. George is actually my younger brother. My last born, not be say my younger brother, now my last born. So but when you see him, you see me. You go ask question. So it's only the Muslim community and Brother Jude that are not members of the Lost Church. Every other person in that project are all members of the Lost Church. And we are starting the next series shortly. Please, if you have interest, in that kind of project, don't meet me, because if you meet me, it no go work. You can meet Sister Noye. Not today. May she come out from this hot seat where she did first. So after today, tomorrow you can meet Noye, and you can also drop a message on our email. We'll respond. The reason why we decided to go into that, because the Church of Christ today is changing. I want to say a very big thank you to all the brothers that supported us. Brother Emmanuel, Church of Christ Africa. Pedro, thank you so much for your giveaways. Pedro volunteered his platform and the steady giveaways. Thank you so much. And all the persons that will join, thank you so much. So please, I will beg that tomorrow we'll do the big giveaway. Abi me Okukuma just drop episode 10 self. After the giveaway, Abi. It will be happening here now. It's just a question. Questions will confirm if you actually watched the video. You know, it's the last year and year before last, they give 10,000 naira. So as Tinubu come, we decide say we go bring under. So, but I want to appreciate the CPC for coming together to do this. It's not easy for this kind of period. They won't give person 100K. Sometimes I regret why I joined CPC. I will just go collect this 100 because I don't listen. My business idea, I will win this 100K. I go win now, wallahi. If I no greed, they don't go pass this gate. So thank you so much. Me personally, I was so surprised to see everybody sitting down to listen to our brothers and sisters. This business pitch is also done in a Bontac. So if you wish to pitch, just start preparing from now. You've seen the questions, you've listened to the guest speakers, the judges. This sister, she did very mean mind for here. For those persons who don't go Bontac, business pitch. This sister, she ask you question. You go first ask. You should say this woman a Church of Christ member. Then day 3, him, she, Brother Ike na chose out again. And one professor. If those people ask you question, so you can start now to learn and you watch a lot of pitching competitions. Okay, thank you so much, and we hope to see you guys tomorrow.
Beloved brothers and sisters in Christ, I want to say good evening to you. Please put your hands together for yourself. You guys have tried. And especially put your hands together for our participants. I encourage them. It's not easy to come up here and face those questions we ask them. And I'm excited to announce to you that we, the judges, have put our heads together and we have graded them according to the best of our knowledge when it comes to business, sales, marketing, presentation. And at this point in time, I want to invite our chief judge who will be calling out the results from us. She will start from the least down to the first. Please pay attention.
Once again, good evening, brethren. I want to ask everybody to please give these wonderful business people another round of applause. Because as has been said repeatedly, it is not easy to even try. So the fact that they came out and tried, they deserve our appreciation. So once again, we appreciate you all. But because this was a contest, there must be winners and there must be non-winners. We will not say losers. So, in 7th place, with 23% score, is Sister Chinedum. Please give her a round of applause. In sixth place, with a score of 32%, is Sister Joy. In fifth place, with a score of 35%, is Sister Ezinne. And in fourth place, with a score of 37%, is Sister Ngozi. In third place, with a score of 55%, which gets him the full 40,000 naira. Third place is Brother Ndan Enoch. In second place, with 62%, which gives her the full 60,000 naira, is Brother Iheanacho Ago, the beekeeper. And with a whopping 71 points, which gives her the full 100,000 naira, is Sister Eno Francis. Congratulations, congratulations to you all. Congratulations to you all. Gifts, where are you people? Come and snap us. Come and snap us. Come and snap us. Eh? Congratulations. 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 The beekeeper. Congratulations. 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 Any stitches? Congratulations. Congratulations. On behalf of the CPC, we congratulate you. And before you leave, you will have your checks that you will deposit into your account. The CPC appreciates you very, very much. We do this because we know that God puts us here to help one another. And we believe that we rise by lifting others. We hope next year we will have more people that will be part of the pitch competition. We hope we'll have more people that will join us to sponsor the pitch competition, because we want to give more money so that we can jointly grow together. God bless you all.
I want to say a very resounding thank you to the panel of judges and to all the contestants. Know that everyone that came out, you are all winners. You may not have succeeded to go on with money today. Plan again and come next year. You'll likely go with something. Good night, everyone.